Hello, investors, and welcome back to Just Randy Stocks. Let's talk about Siyata Mobile, this runner that went up 150% today. What exactly does this company do, and is this a good investment? We'll talk about price action and look at the charts at the end of the video, but I want to tell you why I stopped to do a little bit more research on this one. Not only in a green market, was this the highest running volume, highest runner percentage-wise, standing out in the market with a very low market cap. But when I started to dig into the company, I noticed a few things that really piqued my interest. We're going to cover those in this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. Give the video a big thumbs up. Now, we're going to be talking about ticker symbol SYTA, the next generation of cellular communication, and they're focused on a portfolio that makes sense, meaning the items are all compatible with one another. This is in-vehicle devices, rugged handsets, and cellular boosters. Now they're focused on enterprise customers, meaning not direct to consumers, but enterprise businesses, first responders, construction workers, and they have a model that is focused on not radio towers, but cellular towers. So push to talk, and they have big customers like AT&T and Verizon. Now, not only that, they just recently, a few months ago, did a deal to make sure that they were able to offer their services online. So they have an online presence with signalboosters.com, and they are looking to enter into the US market, the North American market. They plan on doing more business here with a higher margin product, and I want to cover that in the investor presentation. Now, you can see here from this SYTA technology sector and communication industry, based in Canada, they've got a market cap of 12.63 million. This was up 150%, more than 150%. Now, of course, I expect this to do a pullback, and that's why I want this on your watch list, because once the revenue numbers start to come in, I believe this might have some potential for strong growth in your portfolio. So not only with a green market did they receive this news about this purchase order. Now, this purchase order was focused on police and first responder customers in the EMEA region. And that's important to understand that this was a $1.3 million purchase order. And this company is expecting to surpass in the North American market more product there than they're doing outside of the North American market. So just to know that this brings the order year to date for their SD7 and VK7 to more than 1.8 million. Now let's take a look at the investor presentation, November 2021. If we scroll through here, it's got some details that I just want to cover with you. And there's just mainly two slides that I really want to point out, but just to give you some details of what the company does, like I was saying before, they are developer and provider of cellular communication systems for enterprise customers and first responders. They've got this push-to-talk cellular device technology operating in the United States, Canada, Europe, Australia, and the Middle East. Their headquarters in Canada, and they do their research and development in Israel. So this is the total addressable market. So unit opportunity, it shows you all three devices, and this kind of gives you a visual of what you can expect is in their portfolio and how it's compatible. So in-vehicle devices, and of course, this is going to be for first responders, public sector vehicles in the United States, customer vehicles in the United States, first responders, public sector, and commercial vehicles in Canada. So it's got it kind of spelled out, the unit opportunity and total market opportunity for each one of these. And if they're able to, and it's got some footnotes, that's what these numbers are in here for. If they are able to penetrate some of this, you could see a substantial boost in the company's revenue. Now, while this slide says strong sales and North American distribution partner, they haven't had strong sales recently, and I want to show you that in the financial charts, but they do have good partner relationships, and I expect that they'll continue to try and leverage those. Now, a shift focus from legacy products to high margin 4G products into North America. This is really important because down here at the bottom, it says low margin legacy 3G sales, a 25% gross margin, primarily in EMEA and ROW, are being replaced with high margin 4G sales of this is almost doubling the margin that you can expect out of this company. So I would say that it is a good bet that once they start to penetrate the market with this 4G sales, and of course they have to get rid of the old product and bring this new product in, this gross margin increase element also makes this an attractive play. Financial performance, you could see it has not went well up to this point of 2020. So as of Q3 of 2021, they did finish their closure of an acquisition of Clear RF, and also in Q4 of 2020, they hired a VP of sales for boosters. So financials have been less than attractive. 2 million in sales on quarterly buckets, a loss, and this right here really ensured that people were able to get. So you can imagine you've got 4 million in sales and then you take a huge hit. This has had some massive swings. We're going to look at the charts after this, but I did want to look at the balance sheet and just understand, if we're getting all these orders in, is our inventory planning for it? So I would tell you, in the future, if you plan on watching this, make sure you look at the inventory numbers, because I would expect that they need to be prepared to build these, carry the inventory to sell them, and the inventory just looks pretty flat. I wouldn't say that there's anything that is planning to build, so I would expect to see inventory numbers a little higher leading into building this. So they're preparing for the delivery, the build, the PO requirements, not completely clear there. There has been numerous spikes in the past 3 months. So this is the 3-month chart view, and you can see back here in October, there was a massive spike. Here in November, another massive spike, and on this PO news. So you could see in between these periods, this might be one that you just want to watch. It looks like it's got a pretty stable line, and then when this thing gets ready to roll, I mean, it actually runs hard. So I would say that's the benefit of trading a small cap stock. If you get in low enough, and it looks like this has the potential to really run. Now today it has pulled back and tried to find support here at 626. Now I believe most people are going to capture those gains because this is just a PO, and even though it's news, we're not going to realize those revenues until later. So these 3 consecutive candlesticks, even 4 on the 5-minute chart, you can see it just continued to run. It's done a little bit of a pullback, but people are definitely making day trade money off of this. But I would wait for this to settle back down before entering. Now, if you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to the channel once again. Give the video a big thumbs up. I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you in the next video.